Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. मन एव मनुष्याणां कारणं बन्धमोक्षयोः बन्धाय विषयासक्तं मुक्तं निर्विषयं स्मृतम्. We all very clearly know from our experience, whenever we are obsessed with anything, any place, any theme, any person, that becomes the cause of our misery. See, we are not disturbed when a child fails in the examination. We are disturbed when the child is mine. Because importance is given. So here the teacher says, as long as we are obsessed and attached to the things and beings in this world, we will continue to suffer. Therefore, in the fourth mantra, Nirasta Vishaya Sangam Sanniruddham Manohridi, we have to devalue all that what we have given value to. And when we devalue, then only we can focus our attention towards the source. So, Sanniruddham Manohridi. Then what happens is the experience of just being. See, it is a struggle to find out the right word. What can you call it? Because what we can use, language, is what is known to us. Therefore, tadayati atmana bhavam tat paramam padam. We abide in our essential self. Up to here, we have seen yesterday. Now, in the fifth mantra, तावदेव निरोद्धव्यम यावद्धृति गतं क्षयम एतज्ज्ञानं च ध्यानं च शेषोन्याश्च विस्तरः. How long should we continue this practice? Withdrawal of the mind from the objectivity and dissolving in its own source. This is the spiritual practice. Own source, not in sleep. So, tavadeva nirodhavyam. This has to be continued as long as yavat hrudi gatam kshayam, till it is dissolved in its own source. Hrudayam is normally translated as heart, but hrudayam is a technical term, like mouse is a technical term. So, hrudayam is Harati ayam iti hridayam. That which withdraws everything is called as the hridayam. So, hrudi gatam kshayam. This is what is called as meditation, etas dhyanam and jnanam cha. And this is called as wisdom or knowledge. So, what is the total picture? Total picture is, as long as value is given to the objective world from the possessiveness, and as long as the world is disturbing us by one or the other way, we are extrovert. And what is the ultimate end of the extrovert person? There is no end to the miseries. It continues. In this world, nothing external can ever give us fulfillment in life. This is what we have been emphasizing on the spiritual practice is re-evaluation of our own past experiences. Amrut-Bindu Upanishad says, Pariksha lokan karmachitan brahmanaha nirvedamayat na asti akrutaha krutena tad vijnanartham gurumeva vigachet samit panihi shrotriyam brahmanishtam. Pariksha lokan karmachitan. We have been busy actively in this world. See, pariksha, re-evaluate, pariksha karo. then what will happen? Nirvedamayat. If we really analyze our own past experiences, it is bound to lead to dispassion towards the worldly things and beings. How many things we have collected, a particular thing that we have collected at a particular time, what torture and turmoil we have gone through, and after that object was gained, now it is kept in the house, nobody even looks at it. But that time, if you are told, don't buy, this is not required, you don't have aesthetic sense. So their house is full of anesthetic sense. See? Therefore, friends, it is necessary that real spiritual practice begins when we start analyzing our own experiences. And after we analyze, we learn from them. So, tavadeva nirodhavyam. And as much we are able to drop the world, that much we will be at peace with ourselves. Try to just do one experiment with yourself. Spiritual life is not a mechanical military drill. Get up in the morning, take the bath, take the mala in the hand, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, and all living intentions. That is not spiritual life. Do experiments. See, that particular thing which was disturbing you and everyone around you, for example, giving comment when not required. There are many elderly people who have this habit. See, when two youngsters are talking, if we are not required, we need not talk. But in between, kya? Kiske baare mein? You are not wanted, excuse me, please, okay? These people, they straight away insult the elders. Why you get involved when you are not required? This is what is called a spiritual life. Remain aware whether we are involved by our choice or we are invited. See, these are the things which, when we become aware, then we are really walking the spiritual path. This is what is told to us through many stories in Puranas. When Sati's father, Daksha, was celebrating a big function, Sati said, I also want to go. Shivji said, look here, where we are not invited, we should not go. A common sense. No, to your own father's place, you don't require invitation. Not listening. And ultimate was self-destruction. This is how we make our lives miserable. Become more and more aware about the quality of life. See, if you see the Western world, all the NRIs, they cannot talk anything except dollars. And when they say dollars, it is like, a devotee of Bhagavan Rama says, Shri Ram, dollars. They cannot think anything else. See, somewhere I was there in US, and something I said, if this is done, Swamiji, it costs dollars. Oh, I thought, it costs rupees. The same people, when they use the word rupees, they use rupees with dollars. How much value and importance we give. See, friends, therefore, etas dhyanam cha dhyanam cha sheshaha anyascha vistaraha, all other things are only expansion without meaning. The real spiritual practice is this. So let us understand this. Then you will come to know we are slowly emptying our mind. See, you try this. In your house there may be so many things, and also there may be many things which you have never used in last 6 months. Why 6 months, Swamiji? You are modest. Last 25 years. No, we are not asking about your husband. See? Things. So you remove them and see what a difference it makes. Because wherever there is more of clutter in the outer world, that habit of accumulation in the outer world also percolates inside. And then we accumulate inside the memories. So if there is too much of furniture in the house, if you have to go somewhere, you will keep on kicking here, there, you can't go properly. Exactly the same way. When there is a furniture inside in the form of memories, anybody talking anything, immediately we click and activate that window. Yes, I remember, जब मेरी शादी हो गई थी, who cares? We are regretting. See, this is how our mind is playing tricks with us. More and more aware we have to become. That is why in Bhagavad Mahapuran, the ultimate instructions given by Bhagavan Sri Krishna to Uddhavji is this. And all the people hear Bhagavad, Bhagavad, Bhagavad. And what is their Bhagavad? Choti choti gaiya, bade bade baal. That is not Bhagavad. There is only Nautanki, Tamasha. The real Bhagavad is when Bhagavan Krishna gives instructions to Uddhav. Now go away from here and live in this world in such a manner that you have zero comment on anybody, on any issue. Then he gives the reason. Because when you comment on anything or anybody, you give a status of reality to that. And when you think the world is real, you are entangled in this world. See, therefore, friends, it is extremely necessary, whether you are walking the path of knowledge or walking the path of meditation, this is what is meant. Etab dhyanam cha jnanam cha. Otherwise, simply reading many books is not going to make us wise. Now, how do we focus now and fix our mind to the self? Naiva chintyam na chintyam na chintyam chintyameva tat pakshapata vinirmuktam brahma sampadyate tada. Now think about that reality. How to think? Naiva chintyam, it cannot be thought of. In this manner think. Naiva chintyam, na cha achintyam. Therefore it should not be given up. The truth is that about which you cannot think, but that doesn't mean you give up thinking. Then chintyam, it must be reflected upon. In this manner, you keep on contemplation. Sufficiently confused? Wherever there are contradictions, there the truth is hidden. See? Because then we start thinking. The truth is neither the existence nor the non-existence. We know only either it is or it is not. No. The truth is neither the existence nor the non-existence. Then what it is? Now find out. See? And when we thus become subjective, then we come to know, like in Keno Upanishad, this topic comes. When the student asks about the reality, how to know the truth, so the teacher says, na tatra chakshur gacchati, na vag gacchati, na manaha, na vidmaha, na vijanimaha yatha etad anushishyat. Anya devatad viditat atha aviditat adhi. If you are trying to use your sense organs, which you know as the means of knowledge, your sense organs will not be functional because the truth does not have any of the attributes like Shabda, Sparsha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Sense organs cannot work. The organs of action also cannot procure because it is not a thing to be held by hand. It cannot be felt by the mind because the truth is not emotion. The truth cannot be comprehended by intellect because it is not a concept. And to be very frank with you, my dear student, the teacher says, we don't know how to teach. See? Yatha etad anushishyat. Anushishyat, how to teach. We don't know how to teach. So you have come to a wrong place. Very sorry. No, sir, don't do like this, please. What did your Guru teach you? Yes, that I can tell you. What did he tell? My Guru told that the truth is other than the known and the unknown. What the truth is never said. It is other than the known and the unknown. Now you struggle. Now work on that. Here also, naiva chintyam nacha chintyam. It cannot be an object of contemplation or thought. That does not mean you give up contemplation. In this manner, when you start contemplating, then you come to know that contemplation doesn't lead to the reality. And then, when the contemplation is dropped, what remains is the truth. See, therefore, when the student goes and starts reflecting, and then he says, yes, I understood very well. Now the teacher gives him bang. In the material science, when the student says, sir, I understood very well, the teacher is very happy. I know you are an intelligent student. But here, when the student says, I have understood very well, the teacher gives him back. When I told you can't understand, how do you understand? Go away. And again he starts reflecting. Then he comes to realize, I have discovered, known the truth with reference to the sense organs, with reference to the organs of action, with reference to the mind, and with reference to the intellect. So my understanding is only a referential understanding and not the absolute understanding. See, friends, when one Australian approached Bhagwan Ramana Maharshi, sir, I have got problem, can you help me? So the master said, who are you? Because when you talk to somebody, you must introduce yourself. Who are you? I am Australian. I didn't ask you about your nationality. Who are you? Oh, I am a Catholic. I didn't ask you your religious affiliation. Who are you? I am the father of a dozen children. I did not ask you your abilities. See? Ultimately, he gets disgusted. We all talk with reference to. See, friends, when this reference is maintained, we are far away from the truth. Therefore, when the teacher says other than the known and the unknown, so then you start digging, what do we know? I know Gujarati, the truth is other than the known, so truth is not Gujarati. I don't know English, so the truth is other than the English, so the truth is not also English. See? Then we come to know that in the waking and the dream experiences, everything is known as existing. And in the deep sleep, everything is known as non-existing. See? And the truth is, other than the known and the unknown, existing and the non-existing, then what remains is that. See, friends, the more you become reflective, subjective, all the references are dropped. Our reference is with reference to the Panchakoshas. I am man, woman, young, old, etc. I am hungry, thirsty, etc. I am happy, miserable, etc. I am successful or failure, etc. I am a happy-go-lucky, etc. Panchakoshas. Drop them. This is the process of called as Laya Prakriya. These are various techniques which I am telling you, try to work on that. Today, suppose I am 80, so what is the image I have in front of me about myself? Can we think about Mahatma Gandhi with a cricket bat in the hand? We can think, because only one image we have got about Mahatma Gandhi, standing on every road with a stick in the hand, bent and regretting. See? If we have to think about Vivekananda, do we think about Vivekananda as a dilapidated person? No. Similarly, we have image about ourselves. So today, suppose I am 80, so I have one image about myself. 10 years back, another image. 10 years back, another image. Create all those images and find out which is you. And when we go up to the age of 1, then 6 months, then 4 months, then 1 month, then few days, and then enter the womb. And before we entered the womb, were we non-existing? Are we born out of non-existence? This is what the teacher says, Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptihi dhiras tatra namuyati. Like so many bodies have come on us and gone. The childhood body has come and disappeared. The teenage body has come and disappeared. The middle-aged body has come and disappeared. Similarly, the old-age body will also disappear, but there cannot be experience of one's absence. Nothing has to be done, friends. The real spiritual practice is undoing, not doing something. We are constantly lost in doing something. Therefore, the real spiritual practice is knowledge-oriented, not action-oriented. Like, japa. I was telling the Shiva Sutra, there the meaning of japa is told. Japa is not an action. It is not action-oriented. Take the mala in the hand, put it in a bag and start doing the japa, and the mala gets entangled, you become angry. See, that is action-oriented. But the real meaning of the japa is knowledge-oriented. When we say Sri Ram, mind disappears in the Rama. Then the japa is done. It is not the bank account. So many million I have done japa, but nothing has happened. See, friends, therefore, when we trace back from the objects, come to the sense organs. From the sense organs, come to the mind. From the mind, come to the intellect. Dissolve the intellect in the total intellect. Bypass the Prakriti and merge in the Absolute. This is the only way. Rest is only a huge chaos. Now this process of withdrawal and merging in oneself is done through the practice of sound. We have the name of this Upanishad is Amrut-Bindu Upanishad. See, when you draw a line, how do we draw a line? We take the pen, put it on the paper. When the pen is put on the paper, that is the bindu. And when many bindus, many points are joined together, it becomes a line. Clear? Bindu. And when you start pulling a line, it makes a sound. Nad. And out of the line, then you can make the figures. Kala. Nadabindu kalatitam tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. This is the meaning. The world that we experience is Kalapurna. Everything has got a form. Nama Rupatmak Jagat. It is said, Asti Bhati Priya Nama Rupa Iti Pancha Amshakam Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam Jagat Rupam Tatodvayam. Everything in this world has got its 5 aspects. First is Asti Bhati Priya. It is known, it has some utilitarian value. Asti Bhati Priya. Therefore we like it. And Nama Rupa, there is a name and there is a form. So out of these 5, the name and form is the world, and Asti Bhati Priya is the reality. Like in the golden, you take what you call this wedding ring. The wedding ring has got these 5 aspects. One aspect is gold, Asti Bhati Priya, then wedding ring name and form. And when I divorced, then I thought, what will I do with the wedding ring? I don't want to have the memory of that terrible thing, So I go to the goldsmith. I said, come on, remove this name and the form. And made something beautiful, different. So what is lost? Only the name and the form is lost. Gold is the same. Exactly in this world, these are the 2 aspects. So we are lost in the forms or we are lost in the names. Those who are lost in the form, they make their statues all over the world. But that is really a social service towards the animal kingdom. One baby, bird, was asking the mummy bird, Mummy, I want to go. Where should I go? Go to Mahatma Gandhi. No, somebody is already sitting there. Then go to Indira Gandhi. There are 2 of them sitting there, statues. Because where the birds go? These are the public facilities provided for the birds. So much of value to the form. Second type of people, they give too much of value to the name. My name should become immortal. See? Once I went to Vrindavan, and in some place they took me. Bhagavan has done this thing, done that thing. So I did namaskar. And then, Swamiji, you can fix a stone here with your name and all that. See, so many people have fixed. I said, fix, I have no problem. It will cost you only 5,000 rupees. I said, you pay from your pocket, I have no problem. Name mine for 1,000 yours. No, they say if you put it here, you will get punya. I said, I don't want either punya or papa. But there are people who will go and fix their name there. Dagdumal, Gotamal, Lakdiwala. And nobody knows them. Even that person will never go there again. See, friends, this is what the world is. So the real spiritual practice is withdraw from the forms, come to the sounds. And withdraw from the sounds and come to the source of the sounds. This journey is called as the spiritual journey. See? And it is not something new I told you. You do everything, every day. When we go to sleep, what we do? First of all, we give up the form. Everything is closed, including our eyes, because eyes give birth to the forms. So we close our eyes, forms are gone. Then the second problem is the sounds. So the sounds, first we close all windows, everything, and then we sleep. Outer sounds are gone, inner sounds are continuing. Kok, 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 kok. Now there is only one sound, last sound. I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep, I want to sleep. And in this I want to sleep sound also, a time comes when I and the want, when they are also dropped, thereafter the sound sleep begins. What we do for going into sleep, when the same thing is achieved consciously, bypassing the sleep, you are established in the absolute. See, friends, this is all spiritual practice. But before going to sleep, we have non-essentials given top priority. The bedding should be like that, it should be like, this is a feng shui and this is a, dakshin and all that. All that, nothing else. As regards sleep is concerned, never able to sleep. So all the time, pillow or sleep low. See, friends. So this laya prakriya told in scriptures in two ways. One is called as Shabdanuviddha Savikalpa Samadhi and second is called as Drishyanuviddha Savikalpa Samadhi, and these ultimately become Nirvikalpa and we merge in our own source. So here the Shabdanuviddha Samadhi is being spoken of. In the seventh mantra, Swarena Sandhayet Yogam Aswaram Bhavayet Param Aswarena Anubhavena Bhavo Va Bhavayishyate. First, Swarena Sandhayet Yogam. The sound, the holy sound is Om. Now this Om has got these three aspects. Bindu, then Kala and Nada. Om. So first thing is Swarena Sandhed Yogam. So first of all, be aware of the sound of Om. Therefore, many times this Om is used for chanting as a mantra. But there again the problems come. Swamiji, can ladies chant the mantra? Why some of them say don't chant Gayatri by the ladies? Why there is a biasness? One lady came, must be a social worker, and she came and asked, why you people don't allow us to chant Gayatri mantra? I said, what is allowed? Do you do that? You are allowed to chant Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Do you chant that? No. But why not Gayatri mantra? I said, because scriptures knew. You will do exactly what you are not allowed to do. And in this manner, you will start doing Gayatri. And exactly this is what they want. If you are told, do Gayatri mantra, no, we will not do it. No, you are not supposed to do, we will do it. Oh, Bhur, very good. Purpose is solved, Don't get lost in these non-essentials of life. So here the teacher says about Om. When we chant Om, you must have done it different ways people chant. Those who are in a hurry and they have to complete a long japa, Om, 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 Om. Then Om also gets confused. Om or Mom? One way of chanting. The second one is when one is chanting Om with the O as a long one. O. And Ma is just a little at the end. When you chant like this, you go away from yourself. Contrary to that, if you lengthen the makar and not the akar and ukar, then you come back to yourself. You can very distinctly experience that when you chant Oh, you go away. And we chant Ma, all the sound waves, they keep on hitting every cell of your body, and every cell is awakened. See? This is how in Tibetan, that bell you must have seen, they have got a bell, and they don't do like tan, tan, tan. They will take the wooden rod and then move around hard. And after some time, the sound vibrations start coming. So when you follow the lingering sound, and where the sound ends in your experience, there you are. Svarena sandhayed yogam. Therefore, japa or mantra means chittam mantraha. See? Like ornamentum goldaha. When you dissolve the ornament, where will it end up? In the gold. In the same manner, the mantra must end in chitta. So we start even if you want, you cannot get disturbed. It is so simple. There is no hurry. We don't have to give account to somebody. Itna kiya. No. Every sound must bring us back to our own self.